do you love it? Oh. If this isn't a display of how much I love you, then I honestly don't know what is. Last night, I practiced the ultimate level of self-control. Yesterday, I went to Big W and I bought all of these little containers. I bought a labeler. I spent like an hour making labels, and I also washed up. Hello to Cody.
Hey.
I also washed up all of these containers ready for, you guys have seen the title, the ultimate pantry organization video, or just like organizing my pantry from my soul. Like if there's one thing that I love in life, it's an organized house, an organized pantry, and the kitchen is where I spend the most time. So yesterday I bought all that stuff, and then I just had to come home and stare at my baking shelf. So this is the shelf where like most of my gluten-free flours are. I've got almond meal, sultanas, dried fruit, nuts, and all that kind of stuff. And then the main pantry is this cupboard here, which is just such a mess. I will show you in more detail when we get home, but you actually don't understand. It took all of my willpower and my, what's the word when, like, patience.
Which you have very little.
Well, I clearly have a lot because I demonstrated to myself that I'm here for the people. I'm here for you, and literally all I wanted to do last night was stick these little stickers on the containers and start organizing, but I was like, no, I'm gonna vlog it all for you. I really feel like a real mum when I pre-wash. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, whatever, and I would just like put food in there after I bought it. But now, mum, if you're watching, I washed all of my containers. I actually did a lot of research. I compared IKEA, Kmart, Big W. Ideally, I was gonna go to Kmart, but I was in Big W, so I was like, YOLO, I'll just buy them from here. But I didn't really plan it out properly because I ended up buying this much. And then I went trigger happy on my new embosser. It's not even a label maker, it's an embosser. You wanna know how organized I am? Let me explain the structure to you. So I ended up embossing all of these little tags. Now, I categorized them in different sizes. So my coconut sugar, I would need a big one. 101 in pantry organization is get organized before you organize. Boom. So this is how many big containers I need. This is the 1.7 liter. This is how many medium containers I need. This is a 1 liter. And this is how many little containers I need. I think this is 500 mils. And then these are like some random containers that I need. So these are like treats and muesli bars and Fox's snacks. So I just tried to like categorize how many I needed. So I counted them up, and unfortunately I was a lot short. So yesterday I spent like a good half an hour Pinteresting all the different pantry organization vibes I could do. Was I going to do the glass jar vibe? Was I going to do the bamboo vibe? Which is what I ended up going for. Was I going to do Tupperware vibe? Was I going to do indie vintage mason jar glass vibe? I'm kind of doing a mixture. If I wasn't a mum, if I was just like a single Pringle or a couple, I would definitely just do the glass vibe. I think it's the most aesthetic. I think it is the best for your food. I just think it's the best option. But my child loves to run, especially into this pantry right here. He loves to run in here, pick up things and throw them across the floor. And with glass, that's a liability. So I decided to do a nice little combination of big glass jars for like my oats and my muesli and granola, and then plastic jars for anything that he can get his hands on. So I think this is gonna be like a good compromise. Yeah, when I went to Big W, I bought like hardly any. So I called up this morning, like I said, I'm the least patient person you've ever met, and I was on hold for like a good 15 minutes. And when you're on hold, that feels like 2 hours. It's a long time. Not only did I call Big W, I called a Big W 20 kilometers away because the local one to me, I bought them out. Like I bought all of the jars. So sorry if you go to Miranda Big W, they're not there because I bought them all. And I was like, look, sis, I've been on hold for a long time and I need 6 small containers, 11 1 liter containers, and 4 1.7 liter containers. And I bet you that's still not enough, but I don't want to spend any more than that because it's like killing my soul how much I'm spending on freaking containers. But this one was really cool. This was like only 20 bucks.
Yeah,
and
that's sick.
It doesn't even have batteries. Like it embosses. Like look, do a close up on that. Look at that. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Also, side note.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah, I was about to.
Oh, this is like the one part that I'm actually excited about.
Turn it around.
Okay, wait a second.
I'll help you. Collab.
Collab. Oh.
The elephant in the room is that this is a new camera.
Yeah,
I broke
love it.
mine.
Tara was so inspired by doing up her pantry that she decided to go and buy a brand new camera.
No, I just went to vlog and my camera didn't work. As you guys know from the last vlog, my mic stopped working, but it's actually the camera. Anyway, who cares? New camera, comment below. Do you like it? Is it nice? Anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff. We're gonna go to Big W. You're gonna come with me. We're gonna go get the other containers, and when I come home, we get to organize the pantry. One thing I didn't actually consider was the fact that yesterday was a two-man job to get all of those containers in the car and to the house, and now I'm literally buying double the amount of containers, and it's a one-woman job. Kurt is home while Foxy's sleeping, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Guys, important and exciting announcement. I took a detour and I got avocado toast, which really gross. I just licked all the avocado off and now I'm eating the toast. Love that for me. I also called my little sister because she was having a bit of like a down day yesterday, and I was like, sis, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. I'm like, wow, I'm driving past your apartment. Wanna come for a road trip? Put some trackies on, throw on a hoodie. You're coming to Big W and it's gonna be an adventure. But anyway, I'm excited that Talia is coming. Hopefully I can cheer her up because I'm just... Oh, great. Great! I'll talk to you when I get there, bye.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hola, senor.
No, I'm just putting shoes on.
Okay, get ready for a great vibe.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Also, I think this is an important reminder. If you have a friend or a family member who you know is going through like a tough time or they're a little sad, be that person, be that friend, be that sister, be that daughter that calls them. Calls them every day, or just text them, hey, are you okay? How are you feeling? Because it goes a long way, and you probably know yourself, when you're sad, you just want someone to ask if you're okay, you know, or just say, I'm thinking about you. I never have the words to say. I'm really not that great at advice, but I'm here to just spark some joy and make people feel loved. There she is. There's a big dog. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. You ready for an adventure? Oh, yeah. So Talia actually works with us now. She's our graphic designer. Woohoo. And I was going to give you this tomorrow at work, but you have to actually wear this. So
Is it
happy
a face mask?
Yes, happy birthday.
Oh,
We're COVID safe.
oh, well look, at least it's my style.
That's my, yeah, Kurt picked it for you.
I actually need a new one, so that's great.
This is my first bougie face mask in the whole of COVID. I've just been wearing those like icky ones. Where's mine? So the rules just changed where we live, and you have to wear face masks in like a shopping center. This is not, this is like there's a way to do face masks. This is not it. I look really big. I look like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You look cute.
I like mine.
Hit. Imagine if I walked in like this, because
You look like a duck.
I know. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem at all.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of storage. Okay. You just wanted me to come to help you, didn't you?
No, I didn't. But now that you say it. Best $250 I've ever spent. You're such a good helper. Thank you. Yeah, go all the way. Thank you. That's so helpful. Do you want me to take it? This is not a vlog. This is a pantry organization video.
Can you say yeah the boys? Can you say yeah the Sezzy squad? Yeah the girls?
He gets really
Yeah, the
embarrassed. What do you have to say about pantry organization if you want to be in this video?
That you do a really fantastic job of it.
Do you care at all?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Nope.
Like, open it. Does that like, ugh, does that give you anxiety at all?
It looks like a pantry.
But I
looks
don't
like
want-
we have food.
I don't want to look like a pantry. I want to look like an aesthetic Pinterest house.
But-
I don't want your muesli bar.
You know my only
I don't want it.
downside to this?
Yeah.
I'll have it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's disgusting. It's like wet and cold. Is that when I go to open the cupboards, all I'm gonna see are brown lids and not know what's in anything.
Well, then this is when you go like this and you look like down.
You know what you need?
Steps.
Yeah,
I know.
steps.
I'm not stupid. I've got them.
Oh, you do?
Look, okay, so this is like the food pantry section. I will explain it in a second, but the containers are mostly for this section. This year, I'm gonna buy everything in bulk from like the health food stores because I'm sick of buying things in like packets wallets, like resealable bags. I just want to do everything from bulk because number one, save the environment. Number two, it'll be easier for me to find stuff because this is just chaotic. So I think most of those containers up there are gonna go in here. And then I also want to like organize the pantry. So there's basically two ways that you can start this process.
We're just having a good old time over here.
No, because do you know why? Whenever I try to tell you the important stuff, this is the important stuff of the video, people say, oh, I can't focus on what she's saying, I'm just watching Fox. So you wanna watch Fox? There we go.
He just wants to feed me his drink.
So as I mentioned, this is like the pantry where the snacks are, where things will still be in packets. So for instance, there's gonna be like apple cider vinegar, nut butter, packets of noodles, like things like that. I'm not really gonna put into jars because I actually feel like that's a waste. It's not gonna make sense, there's gonna be too much going on. But I'm just like sick of it being like this. Like this is just a pile of like random noodles, some rice, some pasta. So yeah, I'm fine for this to be like kind of mismatched and like not super aesthetic. This is just the random snack section. This is rice and pasta, this is nut butters and condiments, and then this is like tins and jars and like canned food. So I think I like that system. I just don't like the way it looks and the way it functions. It's just like super messy. And then yeah, that other baking section, that needs some serious TLC. Let's start off with the 1 liter ones. Putting the stickers on, which I feel like is a little bit tedious, but like not gonna lie, I'm actually so in the mood for something tedious and mindless. How much do you love it? I love it. I actually don't think you understand how excited I am to do this part. Like when I went to bed last night, it felt like it was Christmas today. That is how much I have been looking forward to doing this. Does this stress anyone else out or just me? Like I create recipes every single day and like this is just chaos. Sultanas. Let's hope this fits. Oh yes. Okay, so this stuff here, I know it doesn't look very organized and pretty, but I'm gonna hide it in the back. So this stuff here is what I have jarred up or put in the containers, but I have excess. So this is gonna be like my little replenishment container. I really should put a label on it, but I can't be bothered. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna put it all in and then reassess. And then this is a bunch of stuff that doesn't have jars. Like I obviously didn't buy enough containers and I don't really use this stuff very much. It's like chickpea flour, slippery elm, pine nuts. I don't really use this on a regular basis. It's just more like specialized stuff. So I'm gonna hide that at the back as well. And then I'm gonna use these little shelves to put the smaller containers on just so I can see everything a little bit better. Now it kind of is the difficult part of organizing it all and hoping that it all fits in. I just have too much stuff. Like this section here, I'm getting too many things behind one another. Like I use oats all the time and I don't want to have to be moving stuff out to get to the oats. But then I also use cashews all the time. Same thing, I don't want to be moving everything out to do cashews. I might have to use this bottom section as well. This is the part that gets hard. Like you want it to be aesthetic, but it has to be practical and functional as well. I have to have a brainstorm and get back to you.
A few moments later.
I did it. It looks amazing. I am so happy with it. I feel like it's super functional for me. I tried to like organize it in order of like what I use the most. I could literally stare at this for hours. Like, is that sad? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Not gonna lie, that literally took me all day. It is 5:55, it's nighttime, and I started this last night. Like I started washing them. I mean, to be fair, I did have to drive to get the things, but this was like a full day event. Reorganize your pantry or just reorganize any part of your home when you have like a solid 5 hours. But honestly, I feel so calm. So today's actually our last day of holidays. Our team and ourselves go back to the office tomorrow. And I just kind of like wanted to kickstart the new year and like the new office work week with a fresh home. Because honestly, whether you have a roommate, you live at your parents, you live with your partner, you're a mum, don't you think a fresh space and a clean house or a clean room is a clean mind? And for me, like I said, I'm always in the kitchen. I literally live in here. So I'm just like excited to cook dinner now. Guys, I hope you loved this video as much as I loved creating it. In 2021, I'm just trying to like create videos and vlogs that I genuinely feel like doing. I feel like I'm at a phase in my life where I'm just really into balance and organizing my house and food prep and healthy cooking and not so much just like hashtag shred life. Like, don't get me wrong, I love having abs and I'm trying to be fit and healthy for our wedding in May. I don't know, I feel like maybe my videos this year will be a lot more about balance and being a young mom and just trying to balance everything. I think I've said balance like 7 times. But anyway, if you have any specific video requests, then please leave them in the comments below. Again, if you like this video, it really supports my channel, so please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And make sure you subscribe because I upload new videos every single week, and I really think you will like the direction I'm going in 2021. I feel like I'm just creating videos that I would want to watch, and this video is exactly what I like to watch on YouTube. I will talk to you guys next week. I'm just gonna go and sit in front of that baking section and just like embrace the visuals. See ya.